I had to come back. I might go away some for a little while, but I never stay gone for long. You guys are lucky. I love you guys. I'm back with Sun, Trine, Sun compatibility, and it's simple as this. When you have your sun sign trying someone else's sun sign, you're talking about trine energy. Trine energy is just about the fact that you have your sun in the same element as somebody else's sun, right? So yes, if you have your sun in sign of Cancer and then your partner has their sun in the sign of Pisces, you're trine. Okay, so if you have your sun in the sign of Aquarius and your partner has their sun in the sign of Libra, you're trining. Okay, you're trining, not twinning, trining. You keep it going. If your partner has their sun in the sign of Virgo and you have your sun in the sign of Capricorn, you're trining. If your partner has their sun in the sign of Aries and you have your sun in the sign of Leo, you're trining. And what does trining mean? It just basically means, did I say trining? I mean trine. It just basically means that no, you and your partner may not see things the same, but you do have a general understanding of each other, right? It's like your energy flows naturally. Okay, so, but like I said, you don't necessarily see everything the same as your partner, but at the same time, it's like, okay, you're compatible with them because your energy is kind of flowing in the same direction. Even though there's some things that could possibly irk your nerves about your partner, you still like have a lot of compatibility there and a lot of understanding. The key word I feel like with trine energy is understanding. You understand each other, So it's like I said, a Virgo. A Virgo understands maybe a Taurus's need for stability or practicality, security and things of that nature because they tend to work hard for those same aspects in life. A Aries understands a Leo's adventurous side and them wanting to stand out, be different, be creative because they themselves are all about the energy of, the self. And it's like they can understand where a Leo is coming from. Okay. This is the thing because trine energy is good for that understanding. I don't really have anything to say bad about any of the energies, but I feel like with trine energy, it's different from conjunct. But I feel like with conjunct, it's less of a chance of the two people getting comfortable with each other. Like with conjunct, the two people, they see things a lot the same, but then they challenge each other at the same time. Trine energy, though, they can actually grow together and help and assist people or assist each other on their journey and through life. The only thing that I would have to say about trine energy is just like sometimes the energies being trine keeps each other in your comfort zone. Because think about it, if you understand each other, it's like, yeah, you have your differences, which is you can express. That's the good thing about the trine energy because it's like, okay, well, you can express your differences and then the other person accepts it more easier than like an opposition or a square. But at the same time, if you're not really being truly challenged, like you're not really being pushed to the maximum that you can go to dealing with just trine energies all your life, okay? Because while the trine energy knows how to counteract what you may be saying, what you may be believing, how you're approaching life, how you see yourself, they still have that bottom line aspect to just still see things the same way, see things the same way as you. And then it's like, you come back around and you're just like, you realize, okay, we're doing the same thing over and over again. We're not really getting anywhere. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's like I'm trying to break the mold of just saying like, okay, well, because you're trine and because you are conjunct or sextile or whatever, which is my next video, it doesn't mean that that's always good. It just depends on the experience that you're trying to have in life. Okay, it depends on where you're at and where you're trying to go. And what I see for a lot of energy that's coming together lately in this new era, because that's what we're at. We're in this new era, this new energy, however you want to put it. I see challenging aspects being drawn to other challenging aspects. Like, you come together. It's almost like a trick of, like, the universe is tricking us some type of way. It's like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna dangle this fruit in your face, and yeah, you guys look like you get along on the outside and everything is just fine and dandy, but then when you get together, it's like a big explosion, right? And even if it's not necessarily with a partner that you're with or you've been with, it could be someone that you come across outside of that partnership or that relationship that, you intertwine with for a bit, and you realize, or period, and you realize, okay, I'm being challenged here to really see who I am. So with Trine energy, like I said, yes, there's a mutual understanding. You guys kind of flow in the same direction. You can, and you do think differently as far as, or approach situations differently as far as the fact that you're not. Like, you're different signs, but it's all overall a general understanding. So this is good in relationships with someone, to where communication flows easier, you get each other easier, you can come back out of a misunderstanding easier. But then again, you find yourself sometimes having the same issue come back around. So if you are, without selling it or really resolving it. So if you are dealing with Trine energies, you have to understand, or you have to make sure that if you want to get past a certain aspect or a certain hurdle in your relationships, in your partnerships, you have to grasp and understand and challenge yourself sometime, or challenge each other to understand, like, how do we settle this cycle? Because Trine energies cycle each other too. You're flowing around each other. And even though I'm saying these things and I give you guys tips and stuff like that, I realize it's not going to be that easy, because sometimes you just outgrow people and sometimes you just outgrow situations. But if I was to give advice, that's what I would say. So yes, Trine is good in having friendship and relationships and a mutual understanding, but at the same time, you find yourself cycling around back to the same thing over and over, the same problem, and not really understanding how to come out of that. So sometimes Trine relationships that we find ourselves in, like, sometimes people are not really attracted to those. Like, it's more friendship and they may want more passion and challenge, or you feel like, okay, yeah, we're the same. So it's good for friends. It's good for friends, but at the same time, you have to learn how to break out of certain cycles and really challenge each other sometimes. But Trine energy is considered as compatible energy together. I don't want to leave this out. The fact that we are talking about the sun trining each other. Like, I pretty much explained it, in because the fact that we're dealing with the sun, it could be hard for Trine energy to go deeper. See, that's where the lack of challenge exists. And some people feel like they're safe, like, with Trine energy, because it's like, okay, I don't want to be challenged to go deeper. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's the ego. It's really, sometimes when you deal with people that are Trine from your sign, it's like you realize, like, okay, how deep does this relationship really go? How deep does it really go? How deep can we really go? And it depends. It depends on the two people, and it depends on what's in the rest of the chart. But you do have ego surfacing with this situation, with these energies. So a lot of the times, it's not about looking for understanding when you do disagree. It's about saying, okay, you know what? I'm not going to deal with this. Because like I said, it's like, it's like you already know what's going to come with this other person, because it's happened so many times, probably. The longer you stay together, go figure. Okay? But anyhow, this has been Sun, Trine Sun, and I'm gonna find some lights. So please, please subscribe, because I will be coming back for more videos.